Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to today's reading video. I actually picked up on this thread of energy just a few moments ago, right as I was getting ready to record. I can tell you a little bit about the energy coming through, just so you can kind of decide whether or not this sounds like your reading. As I've been saying with a lot of recent reading videos, including this one, it's going to be very, very specific. So, only take it if it does connect for you. Again, I will be starting off sharing some details about this so you can really determine for yourself whether or not this connects. The energy coming through is someone who is deeply curious about you, and I'm hearing you've actually felt this person's intrigue subconsciously. So the guides are pretty chatty about this. The first thing is, you may have thought that you started feeling an attraction or a pull to this person first. You may have thought this originated with you, but it seemed to start out of the blue. In fact, I'm getting that for you, this may have been a very slow burn effect. This may be a person where, when you initially saw them or spoke to them, it wasn't like this earth-shattering love at first sight kind of thing for you. I feel like it was something about the way their energy wore on you over the course of seeing or interacting with them, or engaging with them in some way over the course of days or weeks, that had this slow build-up. Not that you didn't notice them or you didn't feel an attraction to them, but I feel like it's really been building in a strong way as you continue to see this person or interact with their energy. Again, I'm getting the sense that you may be thinking in your own mind, I must be originating this. This must be coming from me. But what's actually happening here is that this person, I'm hearing, they actually noticed you right away, stronger than you noticed them, meaning you caught their attention initially more than they caught yours. But you may not even know that because I feel this person was pretty good at concealing that. Anyway, you are sensing their intrigue about you, and you actually might be feeling that as this inexplicable pull towards them or this sudden interest or attraction in them. This is someone who seems to really be interested in figuring you out or learning more about you. Yet, the word silent is coming through. So, I feel like they are not necessarily very communicative with you in the physical world, or they're very slow to move forward direction. This, to you, could be a little bit confusing because you may be wondering, why am I feeling so pulled to this person only for them to seemingly not communicate with me? I'm also specifically, and I know this is going to get so specific, but there's something about this person's eyes. I feel that you and them have this really, really strong eye contact connection, and they are aware of this. In fact, they find it to be a little bit intimidating. The word distracting is coming out. So, whenever they lock eyes with you, it makes them feel like they're losing control because they aren't able to hide how they're feeling. It feels very distracting to them. They feel like they come off as creepy or something because once they lock eyes with you, they can't help but keep looking at you or staring at you. What I'm getting is, I'm hearing, lingers. Their gaze lingers whenever they meet your eyes. So, ironically, this is someone who actually may now find themselves trying to avoid eye contact with you, looking directly into your eyes. They're trying to avoid being put under your spell, which I don't feel they mean literally. It's just that they feel your presence is so alluring, attractive, and intriguing to them that it's almost like being put under a spell metaphorically. It feels like something has a hold on them or something is inescapable. Yet, I keep hearing, it's like any time they try to step around the edges of this, they get pulled all the way in. That's how they feel, that they can't keep you just like on their periphery or on the edges of their attention. Whenever they focus on you, whenever they lock eyes with you, whenever they think about you strongly or see you, it's like they get pulled all the way in. So, I want to use this space here on YouTube to channel more into how this person might be thinking or feeling towards you and how they might move forward, all of that kind of information. So, if this reading feels like it could be for you so far, given those initial pointers, then I hope you receive some message from this that helps you to kind of mentally sift through what's going on here. I do feel there's a layer of confusion here. What I was going to say is, at the beginning of the reading, I felt almost this like blockage in my throat chakra. What this represented to me is that the energy coming through almost feels like they have a lump in their throat, like they're trying to work themselves up to communicating something that they're very nervous to communicate. This is a bit of a side message, but the guides also want you to know that because this situation is so layered and so complex, and I'm also hearing it's one of those soul connections. Yes, there does seem to be a soul connection here, and hopefully we'll get into a bit more on that if it comes up in the reading. But it's so intense that it's meant to be experienced. In fact, it really can only be experienced in the moment, one step at a time, by enjoying the moment and allowing it to unfold naturally. What I mean by this is, if you're trying to get a roadmap here or get externally sourced information to confirm what you already know, sometimes you're going to feel like you're running in circles. Now, I know that's a bit ironic to say, because from some perspective, you could think of these readings as one form of validating your intuition. But what I'm really emphasizing here is you can trust yourself. You can trust what your intuition knows here. I just keep seeing someone trying to go to friends for advice or family members or like someone in their life, a coach, a counselor, or maybe even a psychic reader. Maybe you've tried to get readings or tarot readings on this person, and something about the information you're getting from other people often feels off to you. It doesn't feel right. You think, am I going crazy here? I feel like sometimes you'll have people tell you, oh, I just don't really think they're that interested in you, but it feels so off to your intuition. Your intuition feels like this person does sense the connection. Again, you might feel almost like you're getting the runaround trying to get clear answers here externally. That's because this connection is really, truly faded, and therefore it's protected to a degree. Meaning, you are meant to be really in the moment with it, really sourcing your guidance internally. You may find that if you're heavily trying to get people externally to see your point of view or to validate you here, you might feel like you're expending energy, sort of running in circles. I just keep hearing, you can trust yourself. Maybe for someone listening, that's really all you needed from this video. But if you do want more on the situation, I will share what else I can bring through here. So let's just go right there to what this person wants to communicate that they're having difficulty communicating. I may even pull from the Lover Oracle. We have the Sacral Chakra reversed. Another card wants to come out. Angel of Balance, contract reversed. Okay, so this person is trying their hardest to resist some kind of connection with you with the sacral chakra reversed. You know what this feels like? It feels like every time you are with this person, physically or in the same room or in a conversation, they can't hide how they're feeling. They feel like they're being put under a spell. They feel like they're being pulled all the way into this connection. But what they're really sensing is their soul just naturally responds in acting and living in the moment. It's like when they're really in the moment with you, they're just letting themselves be guided by their soul. But then what I'm getting is, when they're outside of the moment, like when they're trying to plan something about how they're going to approach you or stay away from you, or when they're trying to plan out how to communicate with you, it's almost like their mind gets too involved, and suddenly they just start being stagnant, or they just don't say anything, or they just don't do anything. But when they're in the moment with you, they can't help but move forward. I just keep getting that this connection is meant to unfold through the present moment. It can't be retroactively analyzed or futuristically analyzed. It has to be lived through the moment. Like, stay present with yourself, stay present with this connection, let it unfold naturally, and don't feel the need to have anyone outside of you validate what's going on here. Because your intuition already knows. But with Angel of Balance, I feel what they really want to communicate as well is they are trying to bring something in their life into balance that can only come into balance with contract reversed, when they fully clear some kind of karmic contract or pattern from their past that's been lingering in their energy. So I get the sense that there's been a person, a thing, or a situation in their life that, I'm hearing, it's stayed beyond its time. They've known for a while that something is coming to a close, or something is over, or a chapter of their life is over. But it's almost like they've been artificially holding this person or thing in their life. And that is what needs to be cleared before they can fully come into balance here. Yeah, the thinking man upright. Their mind just keeps getting so over-involved. I feel like this is someone who is constantly playing back any interactions with you and overthinking them, or futuristically trying to plan out how they're going to interact with you. It's almost like in overanalyzing, they're blocking themselves because they're really just meant to be led forward by their heart here. So let's pull some more direct messages for this person from the Lover Oracle. I'm just getting the cards organized here. By the way, if you would like to manifest more physical interaction, communication, and connection with this person, I do recommend my Quantum Connection Subliminal from the Sound and Soulful app. This subliminal is one I created recently, and it's designed to really help you strengthen the energetic bond between you and this person. And of course, once that energy bond is strengthened, balanced, and harmonized, the physical interaction, communication, etc. follows naturally. So this can really be helpful for manifesting more harmonious interaction with a specific person. Another thing that I've noticed, and maybe actually my favorite benefit of this subliminal personally, is that it's designed to attract in the most aligned people, things, and opportunities in your life in a general sense, not just when it comes to this specific person. So try it out for a few days and just see how it works for you. You can try it free when you sign up for a free trial account in my app, which, again, the name of the app is Sound and Soulful. In this app, I have over 130 subliminals for love, relationships, money, mindset, career, business, and so many other things as well. And when you sign up for a trial account, you can listen to any subliminal I've created in 10 different background sound options. You can create your own custom private playlists, and you can look at the affirmations while you are listening, as well, which are embedded within the tracks in a way that your subconscious mind is meant to absorb and process, even though it won't be fully audible to your conscious mind. Anyway, all of that information on my app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. But here, I'm getting physical desire, and I don't want to be alone. We also have my life is a mess right now. Yeah, I feel like that's what this person is hiding and part of why they're struggling to communicate with you. They know that anytime they get around you or start to communicate with you, I'm hearing, you see the truth, even if it doesn't fully come out. I feel like you just naturally see the truth of this person. You see right through them is what I'm getting. I'm also hearing it's in their eyes. So maybe there's something very specific about their eyes where it's like you're seeing visibly some kind of truth in their eyes that's coming through. We also have the card, Ascend. So I really feel like this person is going through some kind of spiritual elevation at this time. That's how my guides are describing it. Like they are being elevated spiritually. It's sort of like a mini awakening of sorts that's taking them to the next level of a higher perspective, a higher version of themselves. And I'm hearing many people from their past won't be able to come with them as well. Those may be some of those karmic contracts they're dealing with. This could be people they've been connecting with who can't really connect with this higher version of them now. I am seeing the cards creativity and outcome reversed. So what I'm getting is, this connection seems to be sparking a lot of creative energy between the both of you. It's almost like that sacral chakra is really active in that shared connection space. Because, of course, we have our individual chakra centers, but when we start connecting in the quantum realm, in the energetic realm with another soul, there's also that shared chakra center space. I see that the sacral chakra between you and this person is just very, very activated. And the interesting thing about the sacral chakra is it's both the generator of creative energy and also that like sensual energy that physically attracts us to another person. So I feel it's almost like this is such a complex, layered connection because there's a very strong visceral physical chemistry, a physical attraction. But it's so interwoven with a creative drive. It's like that physical drive to connect is really interwoven with this mutual creative spark between the two of you. And it's interesting we got the card Outcome Reversed, because what this tells me is I'm hearing, create without worrying so much about outcomes. Now, maybe this is a personal message for some of you listening. Maybe you've been somehow inspired by this person, by this connection, or just by your life generally. And this is a little message from your guides to allow yourself to create without overthinking where exactly those creations are going to go. Maybe you've specifically been creatively inspired by this person, and it's meant to push you in those creative directions. But I'm also getting this is about your connection itself as well. Like being able to enjoy the moment with this person, to allow things to unfold naturally, to, in essence, allow yourselves to create this connection without worrying about what is going to happen tomorrow, where it's going to go a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, to kind of just like try to dissolve that futuristic planning and thinking and to just be fully in flow with the moment with this person. And that's what I feel leads to the highest unfolding within this connection that you're sharing together. So I know this was a bit of a shorter message, but I'm actually feeling guided to leave it here. I'm sure this isn't the last time we'll tap into this energy. So if this has been connecting for you, then I recommend subscribing and turning on notifications so that YouTube notifies you when I do post more content related to this situation or other things that might be relevant in your life. If anything here did connect and you feel guided to leave me a comment, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. The link to download the Sound and Soulful Subliminals app that I mentioned earlier and get my Quantum Connection Subliminal Meditation is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Leaving the reading off here, right at 18:18, just showed up a moment ago on the recording timer, so very synchronistic. And yeah, that's everything. I am sending you all huge amounts of love. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next reading.